Well, how you doing? Mr. DJ's back on Countdown. Resume to Countdown, my fancy playlist. Boy, got a funky tune coming in at number... God, this was so original. Coming in at number 24. Down from number 9 the previous week. It dropped 15 notches, but I had this song in the top 10 on my fancy playlist. Hitline. Muzak's Top 40 Station. Hitline. They were all over this record back in the fall of 1997. Lionrock, Fire Up the Shoesaw. This just, I love the flourish, the synth flourish in this record. It just caught me in the funky lyrics. Something about asparagus at the beginning of the song. Just, gosh, dog, these guys be totally irreverent in their own way. Lionrock, Fire Up the Shoesaw. I remember calling Hitline, talking to the music director, and I said, man, who does that tune? And he told me the tune was called Fire Up the Shoesaw, and I'm like, what? What kind of title is that? It's just a classic acid house title. That's all there is to it. Lionrock. Now I got some conflicting information about Lionrock. My notes are all over the place. Outsourced Wikipedia, and I also outsourced. Let me get off my Facebook page. I don't know why it's still on Facebook, but here we go. I also outsourced allmusic.com. Basically, Justin Robertson is the brainchild behind Lionrock. One source had it that he formed the group Lionrock along with MC Buzz B and Roger Lyons. Roger Lyons, Lyons, but according to allmusic.com, a lot of this is Justin Robinson. Not that he seeks to limelight. He likes limelight. He likes to stay behind the scenes. This guy from Manchester, he went to a university in Manchester, got a degree in philosophy. Soon afterward, he got a job at the Eastern Bloc record store. Eastern Bloc Records in Manchester. He started collecting the funkier side of the progressive house records. He got into DJing. He DJ'd at the Conspiracy Club in Manchester, and he launched into a remixing career, remixed loads of acts, many of them obscure unless you're really into dance music. But some of the groups some of the acts that he's remixed for, Bjork, Erasure, Happy Mondays. May remember that song by Happy Mondays. He's Gonna Step on You Again back in 91. The Shamans. Oh gosh, Move Any Mountain. That was a great song by the Shamans. Remember that? That was in 1991, 92. Boy, we're bringing back some memories on these records. Also remixed one by Felix the House Cat. I got something by them on one of my playlists back in the early 2000s. Fancy playlists back in the early 2000s. He came out with the album. Lionrock came out with the album An Instinct for Detection back in 1996, and they had a couple of top 40 hits. Packet of Peace, rather, went to number 32 in England in 1993. Fire Up the Shoesaw almost made it to the top 40 in Britain. Got as high as number 43, but got it much higher on my fancy playlist in the top 10. How about that? If my fancy playlist was only a real radio station, but I guess it wouldn't be a commercial success. Nope, not here in Alabama.